my God! They think I'm drunk. I'm gonna go to jail? Said I was drunk.
You're still refusing to take the test?
Yes!
Go ahead and put your hands behind your back for me.
No!
Yeah, you're under arrest. Yeah, you're under arrest.
Mary Lou Retton wasn't just America's sweetheart. She was America bottled up in a leotard and launched into Olympic history with a smile as dazzling as her gold medal. She vaulted into national fame at 16, grinning from Wheaties boxes and living rooms across the country. But decades later, that shiny image took a jarring hit on a dark road in West Virginia. Pulled over in her Porsche with a wine bottle riding shotgun, Retton stumbled through a sobriety test as police body cam footage rolled, her legendary balance betraying her in front of an audience she never wanted. The arrest wasn't just shocking, it was surreal. How did the girl who once soared so high end up here, grounded by flashing lights and suspicion? The night that changed everything.
You should be pretty good at this, huh?
Yeah! I mean, upside down.
Yeah? Alright. So, what I want you to do is put your feet together, hands down to your side for me, okay? I want you to stay in that position. Do you have any head or back injuries?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, God.
Anything that would prevent you from driving? Metal all over?
All over.
Okay. You failed all your field sobriety, ma'am.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Oh, my God, I did not. I did not.
Can you have EMS come out?
Come on. Come on. Oh, my God.
Go ahead and put your hands around your back for me.
No!
Yeah,
you're under arrest.
Yeah, you're under arrest.
Take a deep breath. This is not...
No, I'm not!
No, don't be hitting. Come on, this will be fun.
Oh, my God.
No.
The evening of May 17th, 2025 began like any other in Fairmount, West Virginia, until reports flooded into the police department about a gray Porsche with Texas plates swerving dangerously across the Fairmount Gateway connector. What officers discovered when they pulled over the vehicle shocked the sports world and beyond. Mary Lou Retton, now 57, sat behind the wheel of her luxury vehicle, the unmistakable signs of intoxication evident to the responding officers. According to the criminal complaint filed in Marion County, Retton immediately displayed telltale indicators that sealed her fate. The distinct odor of alcohol permeating the vehicle, slurred speech that contrasted sharply with her once crisp Olympic interviews, and movements that lacked the precision that once made her a household name. The discovery that perhaps proved most damaging was the container of wine positioned prominently in the passenger seat of her Porsche. This physical evidence, combined with her obvious impairment, painted a picture that even America's former sweetheart couldn't charm her way out of. Officers administered field sobriety tests, and the results were as devastating as they were predictable. Retton failed spectacularly. When presented with the opportunity to submit to a roadside breath test, she exercised her right to refuse, a decision that later complicated her legal situation. Similarly, she declined to provide a blood sample, leaving officers with no choice but to rely on their observations and the evidence before them. The woman who once demonstrated perfect control over her body now found herself unable to maintain the basic coordination required for a simple sobriety assessment. The arrest itself was swift, but not without emotional moments. Officers, likely recognizing the Olympic legend, proceeded with professionalism while Retton grappled with the reality of her situation. She was processed, booked, and later released that same evening after posting a $1,500 personal recognizance bond. The mugshot that later emerged showed a far different Mary Lou Retton than the one America remembered, disheveled, vulnerable, and human. From Olympic glory to personal struggles. To understand the magnitude of this fall from grace, one must first appreciate the heights from which Mary Lou Retton tumbled. In 1984, at the age of 16, she became the first American woman to win the all-around gold medal in gymnastics at the Los Angeles Olympics. Her victory was more than just a personal triumph. It was a cultural moment that helped bring gymnastics into the mainstream consciousness of American sports fans. Retton's Olympic performance was nothing short of spectacular. Beyond her historic all-around victory, she claimed 2 silver medals and 2 bronze medals, making her the most decorated athlete at those games. Her infectious smile, combined with her powerhouse performances, earned her the affectionate nickname America's Sweetheart and launched her into a stratosphere of fame that few athletes ever experience. The years following her Olympic triumph were marked by endorsement deals, appearances on Wheaties boxes, and a successful transition into motivational speaking and television work. Retton seemed to have successfully navigated the often treacherous waters of post-Olympic life, maintaining her public profile while raising her family and building a career outside of competitive gymnastics. However, recent years had brought significant challenges that began to tarnish her golden image. In 2023, Retton faced a life-threatening health crisis when she was hospitalized with a rare form of pneumonia that required intensive care treatment. The situation became so dire that medical professionals considered placing her on a ventilator as her oxygen levels dropped to dangerously low levels. This health scare not only threatened her life, but also exposed her financial vulnerabilities. Perhaps most revealing was the disclosure that Retton was uninsured during this medical emergency, a situation she attributed to having undergone 30 orthopedic surgeries that created pre-existing conditions, combined with financial hardships following a divorce. Her family was forced to launch a public crowdfunding campaign to help cover her medical expenses, a humbling experience for someone who had been among America's most recognizable athletes. The health crisis also appeared to leave lasting effects on Retton's physical condition.
What is the state of your health right now?
I'm tired of this thing up my nose.
Yeah, I still have a hard time breathing.
You go through these stages of, why me?
Reports from her arrest indicated she required supplemental oxygen during the incident, suggesting that the pneumonia had created ongoing respiratory issues. This detail became particularly poignant when viewed against the backdrop of her struggling to complete basic sobriety tests, the supplemental oxygen serving as a stark reminder of how far she had fallen from her peak physical condition. The Bodycam Revelation.
Too young to know who I am.
I know who you are.
I know you know who I am.
Yeah, I gotta do my job no matter who you are.
I'm not trying to hurt you.
No,
If you wear it.
I'll die here.
The release of the police body cam footage in July 2025 provided the public with an unfiltered view of Mary Lou Retton's arrest, and the images were both shocking and deeply humanizing. The footage, obtained by Entertainment Tonight, revealed a woman far removed from the confident, composed Olympic champion the world remembered. In the grainy video, Retton can be seen wearing a yellow shirt, appearing visibly disoriented and struggling to comprehend the gravity of her situation. The most striking moment comes when she can be heard saying on the phone, "They think I'm drunk," a statement that seemed to encapsulate both her denial and the reality of her circumstances. Her attempt to convince the officers of her sobriety, while clearly impaired, created a tragic contrast to the precision and control she once displayed on the gymnastics floor. The body cam footage revealed several disturbing details about the arrest. Retton was unable to produce her driver's license when requested, claiming she had a Texas-issued license that wasn't in her possession at the time. This simple failure to comply with basic traffic stop requirements highlighted the depth of her impairment and disorganization. Perhaps most telling was her performance during the field sobriety tests. The footage showed her struggling with basic balance and coordination exercises, movements that should have been second nature to someone with her athletic background. The sight of an Olympic champion, someone who had once performed death-defying routines with flawless precision, unable to maintain balance during a simple sobriety test, served as a powerful metaphor for her personal decline. Taking responsibility and legal consequences. Following weeks of silence and speculation about her whereabouts, Mary Lou Retton broke her silence in June of 2025 with a statement that was both contrite and revealing. Speaking through her attorney, Edmund J. Rollo, Retton addressed the incident with a level of accountability that seemed to surprise many observers. Quote, "I take full responsibility for my actions," she stated, her words carrying the weight of someone who had finally confronted the reality of her situation. She continued, "What happened was completely unacceptable. I make no excuses." This admission represented a significant moment for someone who had spent decades carefully crafting her public image and rarely showing vulnerability. The statement became more personal as Retton addressed those who had supported her throughout her career. Quote, "To my family, friends, and my fans, I've let you down, and for that I am deeply sorry." The apology seemed to acknowledge not just the legal transgression, but the broader betrayal of trust her actions represented to those who had looked up to her. The legal resolution of the case proved to be relatively straightforward. On June 10, 2025, she appeared in Marion County Court and entered a no-contest plea to the non-aggravated DUI charge. The sentence imposed by the judge was minimal by both standards, a $100 fine consistent with first-time non-aggravated DUI offenses in West Virginia. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite memory of Mary Lou Retton? Let us know in the comments section below.